Welcome back, everybody, to the continuation of our Let's Play of Space Exploration, Krastorio 2, and AAI vehicles. I've upgraded the Coverx processing over here a little bit. We have now doubled it down and also increased the beacon over here to an advanced beacon, which means we are now making even more uranium over here. And the top machines over here are already kind of working, which is good. The bottom machines over here still need a little bit of time, and these over here also need a little bit more time. But we have now more advanced uranium processing, which will be good enough to make all the tritium that we need so that we can keep up with all the demands that we need. Good. Tritium currently in storage. If we go over here, we got about 5,300 tritium over here in storage. And yeah, we're going to be good for fusion power over there for a while. So that means today we are going to take a look at the final part that currently is hindering us at science, at all science actually, which is making the basic substrate so that we can make more science cards, and the more science cards we make, the more science we can actually run. So, that substrate over here, that is being made in an assembly machine, in one of these. Good. There's only one recipe. There's nothing fancy or magic about this one. It's just in, out, and go. The only thing we do need to do over here is figure out the maximum crafting speed over here, yet again. I kind of remember that we did that calculation, I think, a couple times. I think we still have it around. Let me have a look over here. Past me. Did we do something like this? We did do something like this. There we go. So, input crafting speed is going to be, I guess, 78? Probably 78. And output crafting speed is going to be 156. Is that correct? I mean, the base, that's the furnace. Oh, wait, that's the furnace. That is the furnace. We never done that one. Okay, there we go. Then, how about the following? We should set up a similar system like this for these assembly machines over there, where we just put down one of these. There we go. Give it any kind of recipe. It doesn't really matter which kind of recipe we do. We could power it up if we want to, and we could give it some of this just for reference, and actually maybe just use the speed trees over here. Just for reference, but yes, it seems to be correct. Good, which means the base crafting times of this machine is 5. That's a bit annoying. How about, I think the furnace over here, I think it's an 8. Where's that furnace over there? Yeah, that's an 8. And the chemical plant over here is also an 8, I think. These over here should be the same. No, these are different. These are different because you have one more slot over there. Okay. So, base crafting speed of 5. Then let's get ourselves out a small little calculator. We do know that we can get a crafting speed increase of 1,500 if we just use this little beacon over here. That is also the wrong calculation I just did. There we go. Which nets us a base increase of 1,125%. We add 100 on top of that from the base machine. And then we subtract 200 from that. There we go. Yeah, I remember this calculation. We've done this calculation a couple of times. Which gives us a base increase of 1,025. That's our base increase times 5. That's our base crafting speed. Which gives us a final crafting speed of input crafting speed of 51. Yeah, 51. And an output crafting speed of, if we add all the Prot 9 modules in there, output crafting speed of 92. There we go. That will be the numbers we're calculating with. Good. And now we know. Now we know. Good. So, we can now start sketching this thing out. Let's find a somewhat empty space. Maybe over here. Here's fine. How many machines can we get inside this beacon? That's a good question. Let me maybe get ourselves a good beacon. Yeah, let's get this one over there. And then let's have a peek over here. Yeah, that's connected. That's connected. Yeah, we can only get 4 of these around here. That's fine. We can make it just pretty beefy and wide. Why not? I don't see a problem with that. There we go. Also, I think this will be very good because we might need quite a lot of input over here. Not this one, sorry, but we can go from here to there. And this is the recipe we want to do. We do get scrap as an output. We have to keep that in mind. And we do need glass, iron plate, silicon, and rare metals. Good. We do know that our input crafting speed is 51. And then let's have a look again. We do use 2 items every 10 seconds. So 51 times 2 divided by 10. Every item in the list, we need 10 per second. So we need 10 glass per second, 10 iron plate per second, 10 silicon per second, and 10 rare metals per second. Which means, how big do we want to make this thing? Also, output-wise, output is the same, or same but slightly different. We just get our maximum productivity bonus on top of that. Output-wise is 18 items per second. Okay, so if we do something like this, that didn't work. That didn't work again. There we go. Good, that's 12 machines. That is 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. 60 is good. 60 is something we can put on an ultimate belt, not an ultimate belt, on a superior transfer belt. And output will be 15. Yeah, that will be great. It will be a superior belt in, and an ultimate belt out. No, advanced belt in, superior belt out. Yes, let's do that. Now, there is one issue, and that's all the inputs. I mean, this will work, and this will work. It's 1 ultimate belt per side, isn't it? Yes. Okay. Let's maybe use the middle part as the output, and let's maybe use the inputs over here. We're gonna have like 4 inputs. That's 4 inputs each. That's a lot of inputs. We will have one of these over there. You go in with a yellow. I don't even have yellow anymore. Is my thingy not on? My thingy's not on. Please bring me some yellow belt. Yellow goes in, blue goes out. So this one will continue as a blue belt. Which means we do something like this. And then over here we will have a blue splitter. No, wait, it's only 10. So this is still green. Here we go. So we go like this. We copy this one over. Let's copy this over a couple times. And let's make like a nice little split off machine. And yes, I do know using splitters everywhere is not the best. I know. But that's how we end up. So 60, this over here will be 40. 40 is a blue belt, absolutely blue. There we go. Then yellow goes up. We can already do something like this. Yellow, 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 yellow. After 40 comes 30. That's a red belt. So we can continue on with red over here. Red turns down into 20. 20 is still a red. And 20 turns down into 10. And that's a yellow. And now we'll look at this. Maximum distance of a yellow belt is 4. So, oh god. Let's move these all together so that we can make the jump. Especially with the yellow belt over here. So, yellow. Never mind, this works still. I'm being an idiot. I do that sometimes, just being an idiot by myself. That's perfectly fine. I mean, best people are idiots. Good, and then can we somehow make this thing... Oh, this could work. And then this, and then this. Looks a bit weird, but it will definitely get the job done. Here we go. I like that. I really like that. And then we can take the whole thing, flip it, rotate it, because I flipped the wrong way around, and put it over there. And that will be the full input of this whole thing. It's kind of getting dark over here. Let's maybe fly over there, because then it will be a little bit brighter. Because my night vision goggles at least make things nice and bright. And, well, I think it's coming from AAI vehicles. The darkness out there does make things kind of dark. There we go. Look at that. Beautiful view of this thing now. Then, output. Output will be the same. Each one of these pushes out one of these. And now we might notice that these are maybe a little bit too close together. Let's push out over here. That'll be fine. And the other thing we are going to be pushing out is going to be... Yeah, this will be fine. We got space for that. We also have... Let's place one of these real quick. You over there, you're going to be pushing out the substrate. We also have to keep in mind that we push out scrap as well. We do need to do some scrap processing. Now, for scrap, 2 options are available. Not quite sure how many things... Let's have a look at that. How many products can we make on Novice that generate scrap? The secure canisters, but those are only... We don't really need to make a lot of them. A whole bunch of recycling is doing scrap, of course. What is this? That's rough data substrate. That's the thing we're already doing. That's a space-only thing. All the data over here is space-only. That's the other thing we're doing. Space, space, space. I'm basically just checking if any one of these assembly machines can be placed on land. If they can, then we need to handle that on land. What was that? That was... Yeah, that was testing. And we just flew through. Okay, so there is no other machine, with the exception of recycling cargo pods, which we're not going to do because we're going to recycle them by recrafting them. There's no other machine out there that does any kind of recycling in terms of how to put it. There's no recycling of any kind of scrap on Novice except for this one over here. So we're going to make the scrap recycler where this machine is going to be, so that we don't spend any time on moving that around. Good. Let's maybe start from the back and move our way up to the front. So you come out at a rate of 15. Then we upgrade that into a thing that is going at 30. Then we upgrade that into a thing that goes at the rate of 45. Then we upgrade that into a thing that goes at the rate of 60. That's not 60, then a 60. And then we upgrade that into a thing that goes at 75. 75 does not exist. 90 exists. And that will be the output. There we go. Flip. And put her in there. Good. Yeah, that's perfect. So, these green belts come in and these purple belts come out. Excellent day. I'm kind of thinking if it would be a stupid idea or a wise idea to even put this on a train. I mean, if we have a look at this, we bring in glass, we bring in iron, we bring in silicon, we bring in rare metals. The thing we could do is we could make this machine maybe over here. Make it so that we also have like the additional rockets over here that shoot the stuff up. Do we want to do that? I guess no. I'm on the fence about that. In my opinion, you should never mix machines in their purpose, because that usually ends up in a machine that does 2 things and it does 2 things not good. So I don't think I will be doing that. Here we go. Instead, we're just gonna make a single dedicated machine. We're just gonna put the stuff on the train and we're gonna live with that. That's the decision we're making. There we go. There we go. Good. So this whole thing, almost done. Let's flip it around a bit. We do need one more output, and that is the scrap. How much scrap are we putting out? 1 to 2 times 50%. So 1 to 2, that's an average of 1.5 times 50%. That's an average of 0.75. So we get, compared to this over here, less than half. So we would get a blue belt out in terms of scrap, or 1 purple belt if we combine them up. Yeah, that's something we can work with. Sure. How do we do this one? I've got an idea. Do this. Get some red. Do that. Get some blue. Do this. Get some green. Do that. And then get some purple twice. Do this. And that will be that. Good. Then we need one of these. This one's going up. Like this. We need to place you real quick because you are going to be scrap. There it is. Copy you over. Place you again. And then we're just gonna do it the classic way. Ah, the beacon is in the way. The beacon is in the way. Which means we need to do something like this. Like real squiggly. Lovely. There we go. Move you down. And then we're gonna move you down. And we're gonna move you down. There we go. And we're gonna move you down. And we're gonna move you down. There we go. And then you. And you. And that will be it. Good. And then we're basically going to have, let's just make, oh, bad time for an autosave. Take this thing out. There we go. Make a blueprint. Copy these over. And then flip them. Put them back over here. Looks a bit weird, but so be it. Now we have two options. We could either pull this up or pull this down. Depending on which way we go, we need to fix the belt. Let's pull it down. Let's just pull everything down. Then we know that the machine ends over here, and that'll be fine. So, yeah, we can do it like this. And we're just going to do it identical to the belt colors over here. Because it's only going to be coming out one single belt. And we're just going to assume that the speeds will be the same. So you're going to be yellow output. Yellow turns into red. Red turns into blue. Blue turns into green. And green turns into purple. And here we go. And that's going to be our scrap output. Good. And then let's put in some power poles. Yeah, there's a nice space. Ooh. That's a really nice space for these. That's a really, really nice space for these. There we go. That fixes up all of that. And then, very important, we are sophisticated human beings that like to attack other sophisticated beings with axes. So we do need to put in some lamps. There we go. There we go. And yeah, sure. Make some additional ones in the middle as well. You over there and you over there. That should be nice and bright. This whole machine now looks super duper nice. That's a novice. We don't really care about that. Good. And look at that. It looks really, really nice, even on the blueprint. Perfect. Now we need to find a space for this one. Now we need a whole bunch of materials that are coming from over here. So they will be moving up. They will be moving over. It's kind of already. I don't really want to put more over there. And we do need to enhance the train system over here at some point in time. We could start scrapping parts of this over here and just taking it apart. We could do it over here, actually. Yeah, let's do it over there. That'll be fine. We do need to at least prepare something. So what do we need to prepare? We need to prepare 4 train stations going in, 1 train station going out. And then we also have the recycling issue. Recycling is turning the stuff into stone, copper, iron, and heavy oil. So technically, that's 9 stations for this one thing. 9 stations. We could do that. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. I mean, there is no rule stating that we can't splice off over here. And then we just pull this along. And then we're just going to see where we end up. So that's going to be 1. Then average width of a station. Let's have a look at maybe something like these over here. These over here are perfect for that. And place you over there real quick. Take you out. Pick you up again. Flip. Flip. Oh, God. I flipped it the wrong way. Oh, God. There we go. So, what did we say? 9 stations. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, my. And then this thing over here will go all the way over there. Let's start building this. There we go. There we go. What does my clock say? My clock says 19 minutes. Perfect. That's the perfect way for a clock to go. And of course, we can pick up this over here. This is, what is this? Is this some very old? That's some very old stuff over here. How is this not being picked up yet? There we go. And then, there we go. Okay, let's make the station first, because once we have the station in, we do know where we want to put down stuff. And the station, we can go with a single length station. No buffers whatsoever are required. If I find my stations in my pocket, there we go. And then over there. So it does not even need to be this long. Okay, we didn't find any special candy. That's also good. And then you go back over there. And then we could try to splice in over there as well. That will be fine. Good. Which means this thing over here. Let's give it a little bit more space. Let's also be sure to pick up all of this. No candy, please. Perfect. And then place it over here. Here's good. I do love having this many bots on me. Bots just go and you're done. Good, 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 good. Yes, I think I can work with this. So, you probably know the drill. We still got some time, so I will spend some time over here making the station. But yeah, this thing will mostly be finished off camera, because we got everything we need. One thing we should put in, and that's maybe the thing we should think about, is the recycling station. So hooking this thing up, that's trivial, but the recycling station, let's have a look at that. So we do have, it's not a pulverizer, is it? We need to have a recycling facility. There we go. And every recycling facility, let's have a look at that. It's over there. I don't even have any on me, do I? No, I do not. Let's get over there real quick. The question I have is, can I put in productivity modules in there? And if yes, why not? Let's fly all the way over here, all the way over there. There's recycling. There we go. You put a copy of this one down real quick. Somebody will bring it over. Let's also maybe order up some recycling machines. And yeah, like 5 will be fine. There we go. Pick this up. We can only put speed in. That's good. Then the question is, how fast will this thing be if we put in a beacon? Crafting speed of 1. We already know that we have... Where's my calculator? Over there. 1225 is going to be the base speed. And then on top of that, we can add 4 more modules, which is going to be plus another 200%. Is it? It's going to be more than that, isn't it? It's going to be more than that. It's going to be plus 400%. So our final crafting speed is going to be 16.25. I'll take that. 16.25 means that you also eat 16.25 scrap per second. We're getting about 90. About 90. We're actually going to get less than that. I think one block fully upgraded with speed beacons around it is going to be more than enough to take care of all the scrap we're going to be making. So that will be like a little facility over here on the side. And let's go over here. We could technically build it in front over here, but I don't really want to. Some random stuff over here. Are these burner inserters? This must be part of the old burner setup still. There we go. And then we're gonna take you. We're gonna put you in the corner. And then corner, corner, corner. Turn you around. Give you some speed. Each one of these gets a decent amount of speed, because we need that speed. There we go. Then we got some liquid outputs. There we go. That should be fine. Good. And then, of course, what do we get out? We get 4 things out. I forgot that we also get raw rare metals over here. Good thing I left some space over here. So we need 1 more train track. There we go. And let's copy it over like this, because then I at least know where this one will be. There we go. And let's align you somewhat with you. And we're going to place that over there. Yeah, did we even move it? I think it was already in a good position. And then you go down. You go all the way over there. And then the only thing we need to do is equally distribute you into there. And I think I'll just keep it at superior splitter speed. And just don't deal with anything. Instead, we just go in. And think about the rest later on. There we go. We do need one of these, though. And then you go up, you go down, you go down, you go up. There we go. Good. And this will be taking care of all the scrap we have. And then power pole also fits. Excellent. Lamp-wise, we're just going to be a little bit fancy over here. There we go. That's probably going to bite me back once we put in the pipes. Speaking of the pipes, you, and you. Hook them up together. And then we just need to put that in as an output. Good. Perfect. And then we can spend some time in fixing up this over here. There we go. And we can spend some time in picking up everything that we don't need, which is trees. And then... yeah, if we move this whole thing up a bit, let's build in reverse. Yeah, you go like that, and then we know where all of this is going to be. Because that's going to be over there then. There we go. And then we have a nice little system over here. Good. And then... there we go. So, input-wise, 1, 2, 3, 4 inputs, 1 output, 1 liquid output, 1, 2, 3, 4 ore outputs. Yep, that's going to be the whole thing that's going to be feeding this thing. Ooh. Amazing how things sometimes just escalate like that. Good. But all the train tracks are in, and the only thing we need to do is play the good old hookup game. And I'll be doing that off camera. And so next time you come around, you can see the whole thing over here in action. There's going to be no surprises over here. It's just combine everything up, unload everything, just making sure that it comes all in over there. And that will be it. Cool. So, if you do like what you see, please do leave a like, a follow, a comment, a subscription. Every one of those actions does help me out in growing this YouTube channel into something bloody amazing. You can also find me on twitch.tv/BoldViking, where I do even more Factorio content. Also, Rimworld, quite a lot. We still suck at it. Even though we've played it for like 1,000 hours. And the GTFO will be coming back soon, because the next GTFO rundown will be coming next week, actually. And without further ado, I wish you all an amazing evening, and until next time, see you around!